Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Tuesday, January 24th. Time is 8:51 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it's been a roller coaster overnight. Look at this. It's trickled up, big drop down, and then this nice rising over the past couple hours. So right now we are just kind of in a blah. I have nothing to actually look at as far as on the footprint there. I mean, nothing is enticing at all. So at this point, I'm just going to wait for the extremes. I'm going to need for the stochastics to get either overbought or oversold, and so we'll try to figure this out here. So my early analysis is, if we're getting to the overbought area, we're actually going to test yesterday's highs. Even at the overnight highs, you have an ice zone right here, 53.33. And if we start heading down, we're actually going to just test the 200-day and the 50-day moving average again, as they're starting to converge at this point. So I'm gonna need for one of these extremes to happen, because anything else is just gonna look like chop for the most part, unless the footprint ends up telling me something different. And at this point, I'm not seeing anything as far as direction that we can possibly go in yet. So now it's just a waiting game. So I look backwards, and there's nothing at all significant except right here, and this was 5 o'clock in the morning, and I am just waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not even at my computer. But that was a large volumes there, so I'm not sure if that was HFTs firing off, or I'm not sure what that is. Anyways, again, it might have just, well, if those are traps, no, that couldn't be a trap, because number one, that's too early in the morning. Anyway, I'll figure that one out later. Anyway, that's a huge volume of numbers there at 5 o'clock in the morning. But outside of that, we're just in a waiting mode right now. So I need to start seeing my big clusters, and then we'll be able to make a decision from that point there. So we're still about 35 minutes before crude opens, and so it's just a waiting game now. So, all right, guys, if we get trade set up, I'll be back. All right, see you soon. All right, I'm starting to see some absorption going on at this area. We do starting to have a small cluster in this one right here. So I'm thinking it's going to try one more push up, and then we may actually start looking for a short. What is this? High volume node is 20, so I need about 29. I think that area actually makes sense. And 30. Okay, perfect. All right, I'm probably look for a short around 29, unless we start gaining some momentum on the down push there. But I'm thinking this is, I'm looking at this big wick right here, and these were taking people's stops out. So, okay. And we're really close to overbought. So, all right, I think we're actually going to get to play this morning. All right, I'm going to watch for a bit, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, guys, I had some technical difficulties with my recorder, so let me get you caught up here and past. I'm not sure exactly where I shut off at. It wasn't too long ago, but as soon as I paused the video, we got a stall, or a lot of absorption right here on this candle. So I entered short 53.19 at the close. I mean, not the close. At this volume area. This is a high volume node on this candle right here. Entered short 53.19. Got half off right now at 53.09. Right here on this candle, and stop is sitting at break even at the moment. So What we're going to do is test this high value area, this green bar right there. And if we close below it, there's a really good chance we'll head on down to the point of control. So I have a new indicator on this chart here. It works real similar to the VWAP. It's called institutional range. See these yellow lines right here and here, and this blue one, which I don't really use, so I'll probably end up making it transparent. But this is the first point, and the white ones are the second point. These are really extreme areas right here, and as you can see, it actually reached on this one. But I think we're going to start working our way on down to 5280 if we can get a close below this high value area. So right now, just utilizing risk management. 5 contracts short, 53.19. All right, guys, be back in a bit. All right, I peeled a contract here at 5,300. We're going to start getting a really serious battle between the bulls and the bears in this area. So just wanted to lock in some more profit and practice risk management. We're right here on the VWAP, and we're right here on the high volume area, high value area. So I'm expecting a lot of volume to start building up in this area, probably sideways and chop. And at this point, now it's just kind of watching. I'm still not sure which way this market's going to go. With that big push up at the 7 o'clock hour, there's still a chance that this guy might go even higher. So these are just short scalps that I'm taking. Well, not short scalps, but just position myself in case it just is a short scalp. So we're below the 8 moving average, but that doesn't really mean much just yet. So, all right, guys, be back in a bit. We'll see where we're at. Okay, stop was just taken out here at 53.19. So reassessing right now and seeing if we're actually going to push on up to around the 53.32, 53.34 level at the moment. So a lot of action going on here, a lot of volume expected coming in here. Last half hour we pulled in just under 30,000 contracts, or 30,000 contracts removed. So now I just need to watch and see. I don't want to miss this action. And let me see here. Where was we? Okay, this still is a valid area. That's the high volume node, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm still thinking we're going to push up a little bit. Delta is still showing short. The sellers are coming in. Not in huge numbers, 700, 400, 300. We're 191 right now. Sellers are still here. But the buyers seem to be defending this level for whatever reason right now. And now just trying to get an optimal feel if we're going to get back short. So this bar did close below the value area high, but obviously it hasn't held yet. So I'm not sure if this is, they're going to start doing a stop run. Stop runs normally work a lot quicker than this, though, before they take it south. So I'm going to just sit here and watch for a bit, and we'll see if we can get into another trade. So a few $100s on this last one, so it's decent for a first trade. Trying to get that runner, though. So, all right, guys, be back in a bit, and we'll see if we can get into another trade. All right, guys, so we finally pushed up here to 53. I was looking at the 29 area, pushed all the way up to 32, which is one tick just short of this ice zone, which is ideal. So, all right, I'm short 10 contracts, 53.29. I am going to leave my stop is sitting at 36 right now, so 6 tick stop. just to keep this one tight, just to make sure we don't get a stop run above that. And I think we're actually going to start playing in this area. This bar closes in 55 seconds, and we're going to be in the overbought area. And at that point, I'm thinking we're going to start heading south from there. This number's still valid right here. This high volume node in this area, and 29 will put you right at 10 ticks up to a 38, which is the 9 to 19 area there. So I'm thinking I like this area here. This is setting up traps right now, I believe, and hopefully my analysis is correct on that one there. So short 10 contracts 53.29. Look to pull half off at 53.19. Stop is 53.36. All right, be back in a bit. Wow, with that large up candle, I could have swore we was going to reach the overbought area, but I guess we didn't. So the way CL normally works, because of its volatility, it's rare. Well, I say it's rare, but sometimes it does happen that it closes right on the overbought or oversold area and then head the other way. But because of the volatility, it likes to shoot over it just a bit. It's almost like running a base and sliding in a base and then sliding past the base, and then you got to start heading back. So we was getting a lot of sideways action right in this area here. So yeah, I'm thinking a turn is going to be coming pretty quick. I was hoping it was going to be this half hour, but at this point, because we haven't reached the overbought area, I'm not so sure. But my stop is really tight right now at 6 ticks, and we'll see if we can play this one and head on south at this. So we're actually just a tick below this yesterday's point of control. So as you can see, a lot of volume built up in this area here as well. So we're going to see if we can start pulling some ticks off now. All right, be back in a bit. Okay, that took a while, a lot longer than I'd like. So got half off now, and I'm going to leave my stop sitting at 36 for the moment. We're still in chop, and it can actually come way back up here, and just want to give myself a breathing room, being that 29 is smack dab in the middle of the chop. So what I'm looking for is well, I was hoping for a close above this overbought area, but I'm looking for a push on down at this point. Let's see, I'm at 29, 52, 20. Oh, that's a long way down there. But we may actually get hung up at settlement if we do push down. We still got to push on through this high value area as well. So what I'm looking for now, based off of the footprint here, this number was very much valid, and trying to see if this chop is actually going to break south. So with this close below the 8 MA, got to see if this holds. So still a lot of stuff to analyze, and now it's just utilizing risk management at this point. So all right, guys, I'll be back in a bit. Oh, I tell you, this is taking a really long time. We have been in chop for quite a while now, so it's higher highs, but it's still chop nonetheless. So at this moment, still sitting 5 contracts short, 53.29. Stop is still sitting at 36. Almost got stopped out back here. About 1 tick. I didn't quite make it though. So now it's just now it's that waiting game. If we were moving in one direction or the other, that'd be great, but chop is kind of my enemy It's just making me sit in this market. So, if my stop does get hit, this will be a scratch trade for the most part. But just kind of waiting for a breakdown, and I'm not really sure it's actually going to happen. The bulls are really strong. They tested the Valeria high and failed there, and we've steadily been pushing up. And looking at the footprint, it's really difficult to read when it's in chop like this, because it's actually fairly balanced. And at this particular time, the bulls have a slight control, but with it being in this area, when it breaks, it's going to break pretty quick, I do believe. So I just want to be on the right side of this trade, and with the with not reaching the overbought area, this still has a possibility of going a lot higher, even breaking the point of control here. And if it closes above that, then there's a pretty good chance we're going to shoot north. So, but always I stress risk management first and foremost. So that way, if things do work in that direction, then you'll be out very little money. So, all right, back to watching, and we'll see what happens here. I'll be back shortly. Okay, and stop was just taken out at as I was pausing this video. I got stopped out at 35. So now I'm just going to watch for a bit, see if we're going to see what kind of happens here. I don't have any valid clusters that I like. Possibly here at the we got a high volume node right here at 30, and at the top of this institutional range would be 41, and that would actually put me in a decent area to look for a short there. But I'm gonna sit back and wait and let the markets decide which way I want to go, and then I'll adjust accordingly from that point. All right, guys, I'll be back in a bit. All right, the bulls are really in control here. I mean, it's still fairly balanced, but the bulls are, I mean, they just inching it up at the moment. And I'm not seeing anything as far as orders wanting to get short. What I'm looking for are, at this point, to be able to go short, is I'm looking for a huge cluster, probably somewhere slightly over this 800-900 maybe. And what that will tell me is that is some profit taking going on there, and when you start seeing the numbers on the right get big as well, those will be traps. What they're going to do is shoot it up a little bit, and then when this market falls, I think it's going to fall really quick. So I've never seen it move. Well, I have, but it's pretty rare that it moves this slow during the AM of the New York session. So just kind of in observation mode right now. So it's working yesterday's point of control and seeing if it can close above that. We still have 18 minutes left here on the 30-minute chart, so I'm still just kind of watching and gauging at this point. All right, I'll be back, guys. All right, so we're giving it a shot here. Short 10 contracts, 53.37 right here. I did it on this. Where we at? That bar right there. What I'm noticing is volume starting to fall off. It's falling off big time here, and the cumulative delta is actually starting to ease up for the buyers as well. So at this moment, I'm just in scalping mode, so a half off break even, and if we can get a runner, great. If not, then so be it as well. So now we're just, I mean, this market is moving ridiculously slow. So I'm just going to kind of hang on here. So 10 contracts short, 53.37, half off at 53.27, stop sitting at 53.47. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Well, I tell you, it's like the markets are just looking at me silly today. So I went ahead and pulled half off at 28 for 9 ticks. We got down here and just stopped. Like it did not want to push down here to 27 for anything. So 9 ticks off. I've moved my stop to 40, 43, 1 tick above this area here. And short at 37. So I want to give myself some breathing room. Again, sitting here in this new chop. So we're going to see if we can work this just a little bit better. So 5 contracts short, 53.37. Stop sitting at 43. No determined scale out yet until we can get some kind of movement down. So if this bar closes below this point of control, I think that will be a great sign as well. And actually, we close right on it. So, I mean, we're sitting right on the overbought area now as well. So, all right, guys, we'll see. All right, be back shortly. All right, guys, my ADD is starting to kick in. I'm going to just close this trade on out and just going to make this a scratch day. So this market's actually looking like the Asian session. It's not doing anything. So things may pick up after lunch. I don't know. Lunch is in 20 minutes in the in New York, so, and I try not to trade after lunch hour, so it's gonna be a wrap. I think I did 3 trades today, and a little bit of profit, nothing to brag about. So I'm just gonna consider it a scratch day, but utilizing the footprint and utilizing risk management, was able to live to trade another day. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, possibly. So it's oil inventories tomorrow, so we'll see if we get in a trade before that or not. So, all right, guys, bye.